Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscope. Today we are going to be doing a reading for you rat people, and later on this afternoon we're going to be doing a reading for the ox people. Thank you for everybody that's hit that subscribe button, hit the like button and left comments. It really does make a difference to the channel, and I really do appreciate getting that feedback and seeing that there are people out there that get something from the cards. That is good to see. Right, let's get straight on this and see what we've got for this week. Hey, rat people, let's stop there. We've got that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. We've got there a black, white, white. Good, good. Things are looking better, aren't they? This is better. Let's see where we're at. Straight off the bat, negative pig. You've had a bit of a lazy time of it recently, huh? Been relaxing a little bit, indulging a little bit, maybe slowed down a little bit. I mean, you're not unhappy, you're not in a bad place, so that's good. That is good. It's not an incompatible card, but you're a doer. You like to do. Getting stuff done is part of your whole thing. So that's probably why this is negative, because you've been forced into relaxation. Maybe you've not been feeling very well. Maybe it's your health. Maybe you've not been feeling up to it recently, feeling a bit down, feeling a bit, I don't know, stuck, stagnant, things going wrong. Maybe that's what it is. It's like you're in self-preservation mode right now, or you're obviously, you know, this is sort of previously coming into now. So you've been in a sort of self-preservation place, but that's been valuable. I think you've needed that. You've been forced into that, like I say. You've been forced into taking it easy, forced into rest. But I think there's going to be a benefit from that. Obviously, you've come out of this into the whites here, so you're obviously doing the right thing here. You're obviously in the right place and the right frame of mind. So that's good. I think that you've obviously had a bit of a hard time recently, and maybe that's just taken its toll, and you've just had to get through that. And this is, you know, coming out of this now. We're in the year of the dragon. This is a very compatible time for you. This is a good time for you to be busy. So staying still, I don't think would be your choice. I think maybe it's something that's crept up on you, and you've had to deal with that unexpectedly, but you did deal with it, and now you're coming into that time of the rooster, or you are in that rooster time presently, which is good, because that's more of a doer card than the boar. So that's good. The pig isn't a necessary busy character or card. It doesn't really resonate very well with the rat personality. It's not incompatible, but it's definitely not a resonation. Unlike, you know, doer cards, and the rooster is a doer card, but there will be sort of difficulties in certain aspects like communication. But potentially not this time around. Potentially this is good. You've been recognized, you know, nobody's criticizing you for taking it easy. I think maybe you've just been feeling a bit sick, a bit down, a bit depressed, a little bit, you know, you've not been very motivated, but nobody's picking arguments with you, because I think it's not your fault. Like I say, you've been forced into this. I think people around you are kind of like supporting you a little bit, and there is a sort of healing aspect to this. Recovery is the right word. I think you're in a bit of recovery, and people recognize this, and I think they appreciate that. They respect it. They do. There's always going to be somebody that kind of puts you down and says, well, you know, I've had headaches that are worse than that, or when I had the flu, I still went to work, and, you know, and stuff like this. But realistically, this is just a time of thinking. It's a time of, you know, reevaluating stuff. You're reevaluating stuff and the priorities in your life. Fault finding, almost. Fault finding. You're finding things that you've gone, you know what, I can do without this. And it's because you've been in this place of recovery that you've had a chance to actually slow down and think about things and actually decide what's actually important and what's not in your life. And I think that's a very admirable thing to do, to kind of, you know, clear out the clutter. Go for a spring clean. Spring is just round the corner after all. I mean, the rooster card, as I say, isn't exactly compatible with the rat. It's not, I mean, the boar is actually more compatible with the rat than the rooster. It's just that rooster is coming into a positive place, and I do think that it's more of a doer, so you're getting back on your feet. there may be a little bit of a atmosphere as you start to get back to work after a couple of days off, or a little bit of tension between people who, like I say, are going to say, oh, well, I did that with 2 broken arms and a broken leg and after I had my appendix out. Do you know what I mean? There's always gonna be these people that think that, you should be Superman, but you're not Superman or woman. You're not. You're not a super rat. You're not. And you don't need to be. And their expectations aren't something that you should live up to, because you need to do what's best for you. Healing, recovery, getting better, and putting things into evaluation so that you can make positive, productive changes within your own life. And you're doing that. Look at that. And yes, you are. There we go. Straight into that time of the rat right there. Positive white rat. And the rats get on very well with other rats, like a little rat pack. Like rats tend to, I don't know why, but they tend to orbit towards other rats. They work well together. It's a doer card. It's your card. It's your time. You're coming into your own now. This is great. This is good, whether you're on your own, part of a team, part of a partnership, whether it's business, whether it's romantically, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's going on. It could be the neighbor next door. It could be the man down the road. It could be the woman in another country. All of this is good. This is good. You're coming into it. I mean, you may feel a little bit competitive at times and may feel like, you're doing better than others, or that things are going really well. So just try not to brag about things or be too egotistical with it, but within your own right, praise yourself. Be proud of yourself. You are coming into a time now where you can look back at these jobs that you've done and you can say, I have done it, I have achieved it. That's what this is saying. This is brilliant news, because I think you've needed this. And this is a time of doing. So you're going straight from this negative, stagnant place that you really don't want to be, getting better and evaluating stuff, and that evaluation is paying off because you are doing stuff that is actually good for you, good things that are going to actually make a difference for you. I mean, the combination of the rat and the rooster there, these are productive cards in a way. These are very productive. These are moving on. These are getting things done, and getting things done in a very good, healthy way. You're dealing with it in a good way, whether it's family orientated, whether it is, individually, just by yourself. You have recovered, you are in recovery, you are healing, you are getting better. Wounds are starting to feel a little less painful than they did before. Like I say, maybe you were sick. That headache's finally gone. You're finally over the flu. You finally got that broken leg cast off. Something good is happening, something good is coming. Or maybe it's just you've managed to have that spring clean. You've managed to clear some clutter out. I mean, that rooster is a very organised card. It's a very organised, make some to-do lists, get a routine going, get some sort of schedule up and done, get some clearing out done, get some maintenance done. This is the doer card right there, a very compatible doer card with you. This one here is basically saying, moving forward, go for it. You are going to succeed. There is a successful outcome to this right now. And I think it has stemmed from you being able to take the time to just have some R&R, relax a little bit, whether it was your intention or not. And from this, you've decided, I can do better. I want better. This could have been, a moment of clarity. It could be an epiphany. It could have been something that you always kind of thought, I'm going to get that done eventually. But you've come to some sort of agreement with yourself that you need to get this done, and get it done you will. You're going to make good changes, big changes this week. Maybe not even big changes, just productive, progressive changes that actually make a difference in your life, a positive difference in your life, a good, positive difference that will give you rewards in the outcome. When you finally get through this, as we move on to next week, we'll see what the cards are obviously next week, but realistically, this is you moving into that phase of, I'm in charge of my life. I'm the one that can sway the decision of this. I write my story, and I'm going to write it how I want. And if I want to put this in the book, then it's going to go in the book. If I want to change the chapters or whatever, change a character, kill off a character, add a character, doesn't matter. You write the book, and it is on you. This is probably one of the most positive readings I've had for the rat, and I feel really good for you. I do. I feel good because as we move into that year of the dragon more full on, you are going to reap the benefits of this. And I think some of the rats are doubting that, But I would be interested to know how things are right now. Have any of you rat people been sick, ill, feeling tired, deflated, depressed, just unmotivated, uninspired, or any way just not your usual self? Has that happened this week? And have you gone through a phase of, gaining some sort of clarity or some sort of comprehension on something, or making to-do lists and thinking, I'm going to get this done and I need to fix this and I need to be busy and keep things busy because the jobs won't do themselves. The show must go on. And it's, as I say, your show. You're the main character in this book. You need to stand on that stage with confidence. And that's what I see is happening. Be proud to be a rat, my beautiful rat people, because it's going to pay off for you in the long run. Be nobody but yourself. But as I say, we'll find out more about this next week, won't we? When we do the cards again for the rat people next Monday. Later on this evening, I will be doing a reading for the ox people. So if you are interested in finding out more about the Chinese Zodiac, or just finding out, what the Chinese Zodiac says, or the cards say about the ox, then hit that subscribe button. I'll check it out later. If not, I'll see you next week for another rat reading on Monday. Until then, have a great one, guys. Love and peace.